case of Joshua Luchterhand and Della LaGone. They say Della's niece kicked them out of the apartment they sublet from her and kept their security deposit. Sherry Elmore says her aunt and her boyfriend smoked in the apartment and let their dog damage the unit. She's countersuing for $3,730 for unpaid rent and damages. With her in court is her boyfriend, Gonzalo Morales.
You're suing for unreturned rent because
she moved out. Sorry, John. Go ahead.
I mean, you know, being that it's my courtroom, I should be able to talk a little bit. Okay.
Good luck.
You're suing for unreturned rent because you claim it was wrong for her to change the locks in the middle of the month and move all your stuff out.
Right.
But you're the one who told her to change the locks because you were in a fight with him.
Right, but I was going to go back. But see, I don't
You were going to go back?
Yeah, but see,
okay,
I don't...
Well, I'm not sure that...
The thing is, I don't know the laws on subleasing. I have no clue what the laws are on subleasing. If I could go
I'll deal
back
with
or
that.
not.
Okay, here we are. Unreturned rent, you're not going to get that because you told her to change the locks. You were in fear because of him and his alcohol problem and all this stuff. And I don't care if it's your first fight, your 15th fight, your 30th fight. You told her to do it, and she did it. Number two, the $800 security deposit. That's going to depend on whether or not I find that you're responsible for damages. Number three, damaged property. You don't have any proof of damaged property. You have a statement from some guy, but without pictures, it could just be a friend of yours who said, yeah, I saw damaged property. So I don't have any pictures to show me that anything was damaged. Okay, so the security deposit is on hold. Your side, cleanup cost, because apparently you attempted to clean the carpet.
Yes.
And then when you couldn't clean the carpet, you need to replace the carpet.
Yes, I got it.
Problem with that is, I don't care how much you clean. You're not going to clean burn holes out of a carpet. So it's a dumb idea to clean the carpet when it's got burn holes. So I'm not going to give you $435 for cleaning a carpet that has burn holes so that you can then come in and say, oh, by the way, it's got burn holes.
Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
That included for to paint the unit, to remove all the garbage out of the unit, to wash all the dishes that
you can't charge that normally in California. Okay? You can't normally charge to repaint the unit, and that's on top of which they were only there for a couple months.
I thought if they were there for less than a year that I can charge.
No. Okay, here we are. Especially
even with him smoking in there?
Look, you're not going to collect for most of the things because you're illegally subletting.
Okay.
That's rule number one. Normally, I'd just throw your whole claim out, but there's something here that is of interest to me. As far as unpaid rent is concerned, you want them to pay rent through the end of March, okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. But she tells you, I want you to change the locks, so I want them coming back, and you accommodate her. You change the locks, and you start moving her stuff out. So, it looks to me like, number one, at that point, you've kind of conceded that you want them out. Number two, even if you were right, you wouldn't get a dime because it was illegal for you to sublet. You had no right to sublet, so you certainly cannot collect money for breaking the lease with your landlord. So what you have basically is you're holding an $800 security deposit, and you feel you need to replace the carpet. I agree with you that the carpet needs to be replaced because, contrary to the big warning on the lease, he was not supposed to smoke, and it definitely did. Happens that the carpet replacement, the receipt shows $720. The security deposit is $800. You owe him a balance of $80. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $80 plus court costs, 0 on the counterclaim. Good luck, folks.